I'm like the cool teacher. Like, have you ever had a professor or a teacher that had like pink hair? Nah, I'm a cool ass teacher. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Locked In. Welcome back to Locked In. You'll see the pink hair, like, you'll see the pink hair. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it's getting nice outside. It's springtime. I'm like, let me just, freshen it up a little bit. Let me just, give me them spring colors. It's giving you very much pink Starburst, pink Power Ranger, depending on how you feel. You feel like kicking some butt. It's giving you very much like Frank Ocean, like. Remember, everyone, like, subscribe, and share, please. So you're probably like, wow, you looking like a snake, like a little snake with the suit on, or whatever, like the.
We make bangers.
So the reason why I'm dressed all nice and stuff is because I'm going to teach you guys today about different sexual orientations. I'm your professor, guys. I'm one of those cool professors. They're like, wow, like, I want to go to his class every day. Like, lunch, recess. I want to go to Professor Locke's class. Like, sure, I don't want y'all acting bad. You're ready? Ew, this is like mad creepy. A professor or a teacher like this, it's mad creepy. Like, do your work.
Do your work, or you're getting detention.
So I think it's very important for us to all learn about, different sexualities, because they identify with different labels and different sexual orientations, and there's so many out there, and no one should be judged for what they identify as. And as I got older, I realized that sexual orientations are really just labels. It's for people, typically someone who identifies as heterosexual, to understand people who have different attractions. I feel like people should just do what they want and feel what they feel, and if someone wants to question your sexuality, or what you like, you tell them what you like, and it shouldn't be an issue. There shouldn't be a label, but it does help simplify things out there, okay? There's so many different sexual orientations that I myself had to educate myself on some, and I'm only going to list the 10 most common ones that I've heard, or even just ones that I was interested in learning and wanting you guys to understand. So let's start with the definition of sexual orientation. What is sexual orientation? Sexual orientation describes a person's enduring romantic, physical, or emotional attraction to another person. But don't get sexual orientation and gender identity mixed up, because they're not the same. You can identify with being pansexual or bisexual or gay, but identify with a different gender. There are different non-binary genders. Someone may not identify as either a man or a woman. There's also fluid identities. There's transgender, and there's even agender, who are people who don't like none of those labels. So since we got that out the way, let's start with the different sexual orientations. First, we have heterosexual. That's one of the most common sexualities that you probably have heard. Heterosexuality is where a person is attracted to somebody of the opposite sex. Now we have homosexuality. Someone who identifies as homosexual or gay That's where one person is attracted to somebody of the same sex. Then we have bisexual, another common term. Someone who's attracted to someone of the same sex and the opposite sex. But here's the thing with bisexuality. With it evolving as a term, before bisexuality only included people were binary. But now since people identify as non-binary, that can be included in the term too. It's whatever you feel like describes the term bisexual. Remember that bi means two. We have pansexual. Pansexual is somebody who is attracted to somebody no matter what their sexual orientation is. Now we have a demisexual. A demisexual has to have a romantic connection in order to have a sexual one. Asexual is a person who's not attracted to anyone. Now we have an aromantic. An aromantic is someone who has little or no romantic attraction to anyone. They're satisfied with just being friends. The next term is an omnisexual. This is one term that I had to do a little bit of more research on because it was a little bit confusing to understand. But once you get the gist of it, it's not that hard to get it through. An omnisexual is pretty close to a pansexual. They feel the same amount of attraction towards anybody. The difference between a pansexual and an omnisexual, they might have different levels of attraction towards a man or a woman or anyone else who identifies as non-binary. So they might find 90% attraction towards a woman based on certain features or qualities, and maybe have 10% of attraction towards a man based on their features or their qualities. But just like a pansexual, they're pretty much attracted to all different types of people, binary or non-binary. And another main difference is that where pansexual is gender blind, omnisexuals, gender does actually matter. Now we have sapiosexual. Someone who identifies as a sapiosexual is a person who's attracted to somebody's intelligence. Can I be a sapiosexual too? Because now I'm just like, intelligence is really key to me. The last sexual orientation I'm going to go over is bicurious. So someone who identifies as bicurious is someone who is questioning their sexuality or somebody who is exploring their bisexuality. And that's a beautiful thing. As long as you're not insecure and you identify as bicurious and you're not putting any of your insecurities on anybody else, it's totally fine to be bicurious because that's a part of life, and part of life is discovering new things. Well, that's all, folks. I'm happy I didn't have to discipline anybody. Although I know some of you probably want to be disciplined. You're a little nasty. I want everyone to take from this is whether you identify with one of the sexual orientations I listed, or whether you're on the path to discovering your sexual orientation, that is totally fine. Nobody's a gatekeeper of these sexualities. Nobody should judge anybody, and no one should ever give anybody a hard time for who they or what they identify with. At the end of the day, sexual orientations are just labels, as I have mentioned. The world is ever changing, and so are these terms. Sexuality is fluid and it's not always black and white. It might be a little gray or a little bit of rainbow to it. And that is totally what's up, okay? It's a beautiful thing. Just live your life, do you, and keep being positive, keep being happy. Sexuality is going to always continually evolve. It's going to always continually change, and that's fine. And remember, spread love, be positive, and stay cute, okay? You know what? You guys all did a good job. So we are having an early dismissal of class. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry, okay? It's lunchtime for your teacher, okay? For your professor. I want everybody to have a beautiful night, a beautiful day, a beautiful evening. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace.